All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello, hello, hello. We live, boys. Get my headset so I can listen to anything that comes through on the airwaves. Airwaves being are there any follows to get notifications for, or just to be able to listen to our winner for an interview. Adjust my sound settings really quick here. Alright, that's set for Discord, and then let's set it in our OBS because we didn't have it set last time. Now it just happens to be set. Okay. I'm actually just gonna. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I'm waiting for like at least one person to come through and kind of check out the stream if they're curious. I do have the one lurker at the moment. You always appreciate the lurkers. I'm gonna share my stream to a few other places, and then I'm gonna get this rolling. Alright, TT. Oh, your boy. Tuning in from the airport? Yo. Appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Man, my man's traveling for the holidays? I respect it. Definitely. I have yet to ride an airplane, actually. That's something I have just never done in my 25 years of life so far. But I do want to go to Japan one day. That'd be like one of like the big bucket list traveling destinations. So like that definitely requires boarding a plane. Yeah, but all we need is one person who's interested to check out from the shadows. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. I shared it to my crew server as well. And then everyone else come what may. Let me get my keyboard. And let's sensitive information this bad boy. Let's get it on. To formally introduce the stream. Hello everybody, my name is Darshin, aka Yoshin96, and welcome to another Hoken Tournament DX live stream. We are here with Road to Greatness number 29, covering top 3 replay coverage. We're covering top 3 with the replays of Road to Greatness number 29. It is featuring TEC, TapuCocoa, and jrjam. I'm excited to see how all of these games played out. I really am. Because one, I'm not sure if TapuCocoa is actually well, she's gotten top 3 before, I believe. Yeah, seeing her this high again is really cool. And TEC being in the position that they were in to be in the winners final in the first place, you know, that speaks volumes right there. We're gonna start this off with checking out winners final between TEC and jrjam. Hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Switch these names around real fast like. I like the Christmas the Christmas background Junior Jam had. Alright, kicking things off here. Winners final round 1. She got third with 22. She did. I remember she'd gotten third, but I was like, has she gotten top 2 before though? So yeah, major props to TapuCocoa for the consistency. But speaking of consistency, TEC with this consistent combo we've seen time and time again. Alright, pressuring Junior Jam in the field face with the staples and the projectile. They're fighting from quite a deficit here. Good critical hit from afar, TEC. Oh, countering the counter, TEC on the extreme offensive. But Junior Jam has the Mew support on the ready. TEC with the mix-up in the anti-air. Alright, so you're seeing around that projectile, getting the bullet punch from afar, and gonna close out that first round with a beautiful string. A mixture of faraway options and up-close punishes. Let's see what Junior Jam can do to turn this first game around. Oh, countering the counter once again. Junior Jam had the read, but TEC just a couple steps ahead anyway. Keeping this combo going. Getting a just frame in there as well. Another one. All this wall pressure. And gonna get the grab on wake up. All this damage. Junior Jam struggling to stay in this. Good see to see around that. Ooh, barely gonna whiff that big time. And TEC's gonna take advantage of it. Alright, the Mew support is ready. And T's gonna come down and close out the first game rather convincingly. Holy moly. My goodness, what an opener. Give me 1 second, guys. Hello, hello. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that quick, that abrupt silence. I had to leave my post too quick for me to even put muted up on the top of the thing. But things are fine. We're back. We're gonna get back into this and keep this set going. Gonna check out game number 2. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Hope everyone is doing well on this fine Saturday evening. We are 1 week away from Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody. How is everyone doing? A week away from Christmas. Are you ready for Christmas? Did you have like a list of things, or you like that one big want you wanted for Christmas? I'm curious to know what you guys are like in the spirit for, like what things you've wanted this year, or even just to know like what you guys have been thankful for this year. You know, time of giving, time of thankfulness. But regardless, we're getting this action. Game number 2, first round, TEC and Junior Jam. TEC getting the good grab read in the field fade. Junior Jam coming alive here with a good string in field to push them. No, in duel, excuse me, to push them into field fade. Got the new support on the ready. Will he be ready to get these critical hits that he will need to try to establish some sort of comeback? Alright, gonna whiff some hits. Ooh, getting a good set of hits in, taking advantage of those critical hits from you. Ooh, catching and jump right there. Good from Junior Jam. TEC still gonna just be very wary. I'm gonna get a good good string of punches. Excuse me. Alright, Umbreon gonna push him back, but Junior Jam gonna block it. Ooh, great TDC, but TEC ready with the tech, taking the round. Alright, round 2, let's get it. The Staples is gonna come in clutch there in that moment, but Junior Jam coming in with that JX, getting this dual phase at the ready, trying to catch a wake-up option, pushing him into the corner, but TEC fighting back with a critical hit. Alright, good critical hit from Junior Jam's own. We're gonna drop the punches at the end. Ooh, great CDC from TEC. Gonna get a lot of damage racked up, pushing them back into field phase. Excuse me. Both players have synergy at the ready. It's more of a question of who feels the need to use it more. If I were a betting man, I would say Junior Jam. Probably should try to get that out, unless they feel confident enough to leave it for the final round. But TEC not gonna take any precautions. That's a KO. Alright, establishing a 2-0 lead so far. Will they close it out, or can Junior Jam do something to try to reverse the situation? Let us see. Title? Oh, my fault. It's number 30. And I said 29 too. It is indeed number 30, y'all. My overlay is right. My brain is wrong. Oh man, that's why we need Riggs to stay as his position of leader, because I have a collection of about 3 brain cells altogether. All right, going into the next game here. I'm not sure if you've refreshed your page, but if you did, then you got the right title there now. Your boy says the doting Tio to the rescue. Exactly. Exactly, man. We love Riggs. You love to see the attention to detail, just the, what's the right word? The attentiveness. Alright, but TEC, oh my god, the catch! Getting a good bit of damage in field phase, starting off our first dual phase. Junior Jam pushed into this wall, fighting their way back from it. Mew is ready, and they're ready to use it at that moment, getting that critical hit as soon as the projectile landed. Ooh, good shadow punch. TEC is going to be very careful how he navigates around Junior Jam's offensive. Ooh, good disappear from Junior Jam, getting that counter. Alright, the staple gonna clip Junior Jam, but not gonna give TEC all the damage that they wanted to. With the Umbreon support at the ready. Gonna anti-air Junior Jam. But Staples will not. Oh, but the grab critical hit. Recovering some HP in the process. Shadow Punch. TEC ready for everything that Junior Jam seems to be throwing at them. Advancing in with the attack of their own. Good counter attack. Critical hit as well. Gonna get a lot of damage out of this with the help of Mew. Possibly taking this round. Not quite, but the bounce off the wall will have TEC at 1 HP, but the burst. Try to clutch out the HP. Junior Jam slowly hanging on to this lead. Don't go down. Ooh, barely evading that burst attack. Gonna survive the clock, taking that round. Very close stuff. Rings is OCD kicking a lot. That's fair. But yeah, I have the same thing, like the same attention to detail. But I do miss things, so I'm glad I have people like Riggs who can come behind me and catch it. But speaking of catching, TEC just catching Junior Jam in this slew of combos. Not stopping anything that Junior Jam's trying to throw at them. The burst, the burst is ready. They're trying to get it to try to end this round, or at the very least try to get all this HP racked up. Oh my God, yo! Wait, that HP dissipated in like half a second. Junior Jam will come in a lot, but TEC, no fear with that grab. Taking the round, but that damage Junior Jam did. Oh my God. Alright, starting the Mew support right away. But TEC gonna stop it where it began with the grab, putting us in dual phase. Alright, okay, so Junior Jam did have the critical hit effect, still lasts for just a bit longer and still there. And it just wore off, and TEC taking full advantage. Junior Jam has a lot to fight back from. Final round of this game 3. Do you have any hope of trying to get themselves on the board and try to make a comeback? Now is the time to really try to get something going here, and that's a good bit of moves to get it done. But TEC's wanting to settle the score right here. Going into burst, but Junior Jam getting that Mew support. Will they unleash the burst as well in answer? Yes, they will. Alright, trying to get some projectiles from afar. Ooh, gonna clip them with a laser from afar. The Umbreon support a little bit too far out of range. Gonna catch the very end of that. Very smart Junior Jam. And gonna close it out. Very good stuff. Oh dang, I forgot to even have the thing for that game. I'm surprised you didn't catch that. I didn't say anything about that one. But I had the score on there regardless. We were good. I will have the overlay on there for the next game that we have of this set that's still happening, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves a game number 4. Thought it was your preference for today. No, I had it on there for the last couple of games. I just forgot to put it on there. Oh jeez. No, I try to have it be on there looking all clean. Alright, but Junior Jam on the board with their 1 game to TEC's 2. Is this the beginning of a reverse 3-0? Let us begin and see. TEC had some things going, but Junior Jam gonna get the homing attack to put us in our first duel phase. Alright, a good bit of evasion from both sides. A good anti-air from TEC. What we saw from the last part of that from the game 3, we were seeing Junior Jam's adaptation, being a little bit more patient with options. They were able, like the deciding move was them waiting out the Umbreon support from TEC's end, and they were able to catch the end lag of it to punish accordingly and get the damage they needed to take that last game. So we'll see if Junior Jam can continue to adapt accordingly and see if they can come back and get themselves another game on the board and give us a game 5 situation. But TEC doing their best to prevent such a thing from happening. Okay, Junior Jam able to block that last part of it, but TEC with the counter, putting us into our possibly final duel phase. I had to jinx it! That grab. Alright, that's going to be TEC going up around. This is set point for them to be set for the winner side of Grands, but can Junior Jam steal the spot from them? Getting a grab. What are they doing the grab again? Nope, gonna extend it out with a lot of damage with this really solid string here, pushing him into field phase. All right, hopping and skip away from synergy. There we go. From burst, I meant to say. All right, good on Junior Jam to block those projectiles because they were coming. Both players having burst ready. TEC maneuvering around Junior Jam's homing attack with their own. Ooh, good evasiveness from Junior Jam, getting around the aerial attack to get another string going from themselves. TEC using that burst. They are wanting to settle things here and now. Umbreon pushing Junior Jam back, giving the space that TEC needs to try to reevaluate the situation. Junior Jam gotta be very careful how they approach. Oh my god, that last bit of damage just deleted from Junior Jam's gauge. Alright, good jump around for TEC. Junior Jam popping him up with a tornado, but not gonna get the follow-up. Or the Mew support not gonna take the rest of that damage just yet though. Oh, but gonna clutch it with a projectile. Very good from Junior Jam. A final round of this game is upon us. Can Junior Jam do it? Can they get this round? Can they win game 4 and give us a game 5? Oh, good answer back from both sides. The projectiles clutching out all these critical hits from both sides. Umbreon support. Gonna clip Junior Jam in the air. You can tell that they tried to stall in the air slightly, but TEC gonna counter the counter and gonna bug bite HP recovery. And the CDC into the clean homing attack. TEC. Oh, good damage from Junior Jam. Sitting on 1 HP, they have to be super careful. But TEC throwing all caution to the wind, coming down with that JY and gonna seal the deal with a 3-1 victory over Junior Jam. Amazing job from both sides. Great job from TEC to take it and go into the winner's side of Grands. We're gonna keep this going right away and check out losers final. The trainer who awaits is TapuCocoa. So let's edit the scoreboard super quickly here. My laptop is wanting to die. No. Don't mind my phone dropping, it's fine. All these cables. Alright, just check my phone, we good. Oh boy, okay, so I'll fix this to say Junior Jam and TapuCocoa. Alright, losers finals, let's get it. Junior Jam, a frequent top 3 placer versus TapuCocoa, just a frequent top 8 placer. Kind of teetering more towards the top 4 consistent because she gets a lot of 4th place finishes as well. I think this is her second time of getting up this high to be guaranteed third place. Let's see if she's able to come back from her losers run, or will Junior Jam get the run back that they want against TEC. A good counter attack, gonna just establish all of this momentum in the beginning. Alright, good homing attack from TapuCocoa in response. Using the EV support, gonna recover some HP and buff their attack. I would say a really good support for Shadow Mewtwo since they use their health for some of their attacks. Alright, using the burst. Ooh, good JX into the burst attack? Oh, that's not even scaled. Oh, that could kill. That's nasty, dude. Not gonna kill just yet, but look at that damage. And Tapu gonna come down with the JX again in field phase. Beautifully catching the end lag of Junior Jam's move. Ooh, good from Junior Jam to get that block out in time. Oh my god, the spacing of that was sublime from Junior Jam. Getting a homing attack around the projectile and all this damage that they're racking up against TapuCocoa and all the pressure on this wall. Tapu getting out of the corner though and gonna start a string of their own. Oh my god, half of their gauge just gone in an instant. And Junior Jam pressuring TapuCocoa's shield, but gonna get out of the situation herself. Gonna get that grab, gonna get a lot of damage in the wall bounce, leaving Junior Jam with only 11 HP left. Alright, the new support is here, gonna try to get the critical hits where they will definitely matter. And here they are ready to use that burst. Let's close down to the wire. Can they get that round? Or will Tapu be able to close this out? Oh, don't want to drop that shield too much, or don't want to hang it, have it, or don't want to drop it too fast. But Junior Jam gonna catch them way in the air with that tornado to close out that second round. The final round of our first game here. Back to back, very much down to the wire. Ooh, good critical hit from Junior Jam. Mute is still in effect. Good tech from TapuCocoa, getting the just frame. Alright, stalling the projectiles as calling on Eevee for support. Junior Jam gonna drop the shield at the end actually. Alright, Tapu going into burst. They are wasting no time with unleashing that burst every time. Junior Jam gonna get that critical hit. Gonna get the tech read on the counter. Alright, get a couple of more hits in. Oh, good CDC from TapuCocoa, getting themselves out of danger and going to reevaluate themselves into a position of counteracting with that critical hit grab. New support. Will it be worth for that trade though? Going to be able to phase through it to get into burst. Oh, but Tapu is ready to. Oh, they're dropping the last part of that combo. Oh, but picking up the grab regardless. Man, that was close. Tapu got perfect blocks though. See, I'm still the uncultured eye to not notice a perfect block. Like, is that just the instance of that they get the shield up with such timing? Like it's kind of like an unspoken parry mechanic where they have some more frames to act and move in faster. I still have yet to fully understand perfect blocking, but I want to. They're pretty difficult to recognize. Oh, I see. So that's why the more trained eye like yourself is able to pick it up, and not a scrub like myself. But seriously, great job to Tapu for that first game win. Let's see what we have for the rest of this set. Game number 2. She got it off of the field phase counterattack. Oh, okay. I'll have to go back and see that. I like how Junior Jam actually has their thing as saying happy holidays. Very much so. Happy holidays, everybody. I haven't been saying that for this past week for some reason, but yes, happy holidays for sure. I guess you could say I haven't been in like the biggest of holiday spirits, but I love to see people spreading the cheer. I'm gonna attempt to do it myself. And Junior Jam gonna spread some of that damage early on in this. Early in this round, gonna get the first hit. The TapuCocoa not gonna stay in the deficit for long. Coming back with some damage of their own, but good from Junior Jam. Ooh, good flamethrower. And going into the burst immediately. Ooh, good set of hits from Junior Jam with the mute support at the ready. TapuCocoa with the very good critical hit. And the burst attack, that is just death, not even needing the whole animation. TapuCocoa is just looking like she's wanting to take this whole thing right here, right now. Junior Jam's got to definitely reevaluate how they're approaching and what they need to do to get one, a round, and two, to try to get themselves on the board here. And that's how you do it with a string like that. All that pressure. The counter around the counter. Oh, what? Was it a critical hit on TapuCocoa? Oh, but catching the approach, that burst attack, good from TapuCocoa. I didn't even know when she went in burst. My God. She seems to be taking the Pikachu approach of just going into your burst as soon as you have access to it. Shadow Mewtwo is one of the characters that gets into a burst fairly quickly. And catching that option there. Oh my Lord, the counter attack, catching that jump from Junior Jam. That is a quick game there. Alright, let's check out what we have for our next game in the set. The boy says Tapu's so woke. She is indeed. Woke enough to force Junior Jam into a character switch. Pikachu Libre coming out to try to have some fun. What can this Pika Luchador do against this menacing Shadow Mewtwo? Because whatever TapuCocoa is doing, it's working. And what Junior Jam has to do is change what they're doing, because it's not working. The first game was definitely very close, and the second game just kind of ran away in TapuCocoa's favor. So Junior Jam now has to really establish some new footing here and see what they can do to punish Tapu's just insane offense, and gonna do it with their own insane offense. Alright, good counter attack from TapuCocoa. But Junior Jam having access to their synergy burst, not gonna use it just yet. Not really need to. I wouldn't either with this much momentum. Excuse me. Great first round for Junior Jam, turning it around from that last game. TapuCocoa, yes. Good counter attack, waiting it out. Oh, good tech from TapuCocoa, getting the just frame side strike, I believe. Junior Jam having the full burst meter. Oh my God, Tapu catching the end of that double team beautifully. But Junior Jam gonna negate that grab, going into burst, and Tapu gonna answer in kind with their own burst. Ooh, gonna pierce that counter with their JX. Oh, they actually got the tech, but the pillar behind them stopped what they were doing. TapuCocoa covering all options. This burst attack could take the round. Nope, it's scaled. Alright, throwing out the snipe, throwing out that counter hitbox, but TapuCocoa gonna retreat further behind. And gonna catch them with the critical hit, not critical hit, counter attack. Gonna even up this round count and putting themselves on set point. Effectively putting themselves on a break point here, making a break for that winner side again. TapuCocoa is just on the prowl. Junior Jam gonna phased through that pillar there at a little bit. Alright, good critical hit counterattack. Gonna extend this damage out. Burst, both players having their burst ready. jrjam was using the wall to their advantage with these wall jumps. But TapuCocoa was just ready for what they had going. A side strike answer. Getting the extra bit of help, the bit of damage with the just frame. Gonna recover some HP in the process. Ooh, the respect that they both have. Tapu going into burst. Rushing in with that that blitzkrieg option. jrjam not trying to be out of this just yet, but that grab. Ooh, it almost did it. I thought I was deaf. The burst. jrjam still in shield. Good. Oh, they should have went for their own burst attack. Oh, the snipey though, clutch. They're going in for all the pressure. The burst attack. Tapu staying in that shield. Very smart. That shield is almost gone. Oh, but the grab. No fear. TapuCocoa taking it 3-0. It was no just frames? Like, oh, on side strike? Am I saying that wrong? I'm sorry. Well, I mean, the input, I guess, you have to do to have it be the extra bit of damage. If it's not just frames, that is my bad. Man, it was so hype, I forgot to have the overlay on there again. You see what this does to me? But yeah, a convincing 3-0 victory for TapuCocoa. So now I am in the need of grand final replays. I should have gotten them after Winner's Final, actually. So we're gonna actually see if we can get our friend TEC on the line. Well, in text, by the way. Oh, okay. Side Strike does have just frames. Tapu just didn't get them on that one, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought I was saying something wrong, which is not impossible. Alright, we're gonna switch this over to save replays. Gonna gather some replays. Gonna reach out to TEC here. Who has been our person who's been chilling in the winner side of Grand, or who was chilling in the winner side of Grand. Let's Alright, so let's see if we can get that from them. Yeah, with that amount of momentum, this is gonna be one heck for grand finals. I'm really excited to see this. I'm gonna go ahead and delete replays while I am waiting, and then I'm gonna run an ad break in the meantime. I'm gonna delete these, and then I'm gonna run an ad, so you guys aren't sitting through the process, you know, quite as long. So if you want to like grab a snack or something, I don't know. This is gonna be real good. We're gonna have our final. We're gonna have our last grand finals of 2021, because after this is because next week is of course Christmas, so there is no RTG next week. So we're gonna return the following week with the end of the road number 3, which is of course the end of the season tournament that's got the prize pool, and we're encouraging people to donate because at the moment no one has really no one has donated to the pool quite yet, but I will like formally announce that I will be putting some into the pool. I'm gonna give the first $20 into that, so I encourage people to if they want to see that prize pool go up, and if you want to support the drive of this game, then and if you have the means to, I can't stress that part enough, then definitely help support the pot and donate, and it would be greatly appreciated. Alright, no response just yet, but I will run an ad nonetheless, and we shall be right back. Okay, we have returned from the ad break, and we're just waiting for our response to get them their grand finals games. This is the nature of collecting things for Pokken tournaments. And I was kind of curious at first when I hit the manual ad break. It was saying something about like now something was disabled for the next 21 minutes. And I'm like, wait, what? Why? But that's actually the pre-roll ads. Those are disabled if someone's like tuning into the stream for the first time. Like if they're just like if they have to refresh their page or refresh their Twitch or they're coming in just kind of from shadows, I guess, finding the stream or just clicking on it for the first time, they won't have ads for the very beginning, that's pretty cool actually. A 30-second ad break, it stops the pre-rolls for 10 minutes. A 60-second ad like I did stops it for 20 minutes, and then a 90-minute ad, which I don't think I had access to, stops pre-roll ads for 30 minutes. So that is neat. Oh, I get the options on the side. I can do a 30 or 60. Alright, looks like we're gonna get the replays from TapuCocoa. Alright, Tapu continuing to be woke. Coming in clutch with the replays. Okay. Alright, no surprise here with the Pokemon. Alright, if you're just now coming across the stream, thank you for tuning in. We are preparing to see grand finals of Road to Greatness number 30. I thank you for coming across the stream, wanting to hang out and check out the action. We're going to be seeing the battle between TEC and TapuCocoa. And we're just doing the process as you see on the screen. We're gathering replays for said grand finals. I have no idea if there like what like whose favor just goes in, or if there was a possible reset. I'm finding out just like you. I went back too far. Alright, we thank Tapu again for supplying us with the replays for grand finals. It is about to go down. Let's see what we have for our top 2 competitors. Let me go update the scoreboard in kind. Got VRG, TEC for the winner side, and then TapuCocoa coming from the loser side. Reset score, grand finals update. All right, here we go. We're kicking off the final RTG set of 2021. Let's send this year off with a banger. Switch these names around, actually. That'll be the start of a good set. Here we go. Starting it off, first game of grand finals, round number 1. Getting the first couple of hits, TEC. But good grab from TapuCocoa to mix up. I like it. Ooh, the leg sweep. But TEC able to make their way in. Good for TapuCocoa. Oh, that tech was strong from TEC. Extending out this damage even further. Oh, the Litten support for TapuCocoa. And then a Sylveon from TEC. Interesting choices. And just like we've seen before, as soon as they get their burst, they're letting it loose. Good on TEC to maneuver around and get the critical hit grab. Yeah, their counter is definitely one of like the furthest reaching ones in the game, so they can just kind of hang back and counter. And gonna get the tech against Tapu's homing attack. That's a strong start to TEC. Alright, it's a good phase shift to start things off, and a bug bite to put them back in the field phase, recovering some HP in the process. A good flamethrower from Tapu, putting themselves back into duel, trying to get some sort of combo started of their own. They have both Litten and Burst, but TEC is just deleting this HP gauge at the moment. There we go, Tapu's feeling the heat. Ooh, gonna pierce that counter. Good from TEC to charge that homing attack just enough. And the Litten support gonna catch them and gonna whiff the combo starter. Unfortunate. That was all that TEC needed to bring it back around and punish the whiff. And it's a game 1 victory for TEC. Alright, game number 2 coming at you. What can Tapu do instead to try to bring this back? Like TEC's tag, just I've been training for this, and you know that's true too. Yeah, they've gone on record saying that they definitely want to try to secure that top seed. Both them and your boy, they are fighting for that top seed. I'm not actually sure if your boy entered this. Well, no, they couldn't have. If they were at the airport by the time of this happening. Ooh, good bullet punch, but not gonna get the follow up. Gonna get that critical hit grab. Good tap on TapuCocoa. Good counterattack against the staples. TapuCocoa not fearing the projectile dominance. Ooh, try to get the hit into the pillar, but TEC saw it a mile away, extending this combo for all it can go. A good burst from TapuCocoa. Sylveon support ready with the HP and defense buff. TEC ready for all the attacks that Tapu is going to throw at him. Good homing attack. And defense, no doubt, helping out a lot there. Trying to cross up, but not gonna get any damage. Ooh, catching the landing. Your boy says TEC's got it locked down. I couldn't play this week, and it won't be in town for end of the road. Oh wow. So it's up to whoever might have been behind you, wanted to clutch this out. Is TapuCocoa in the running for it? The way that she's playing. Ooh, great critical hit in response. TEC. Alright, catching with that JY and extending the combo out as far as it can go, with a little bit of HP recovery there too. The Litten support tried to rush them down, but TEC was able to back up and unleash some projectiles to shift the phase. And Tapu once again with the burst, and TEC answering back with the burst. just the respectful walking in and out. TEC knowing the range of it, not even needing to have any shield up. Alright, slowly whittling down TapuCocoa's shield. Ooh, catching that with that JOI. They're not gonna take that just yet, but the grab will though. That's a round. Oh yeah, things like that happen though. Yeah, you can't predict the delay. Ooh, good flamethrower from TapuCocoa to start this round out. A good grab once again. No link attack. Alright, gonna cancel it. The TEC holding that counter. Almost fully charged. Alright, good retreat from Tapu. Gonna get the side strike. Right, good stuff. Cover some HP in the process. And their burst is ready. The TEC's just got a little bit more until they can say the same thing. I was gonna say, yep, the option is there. Ooh, tried to get the low attack, but TEC was ready for it, getting the grab. It's gonna stall out the burst as long as they can. Good from TEC, jumping clean over Litton and getting that Russian attack. Very, very strong call out. Man, what a move from TEC. This is, in fact, tournament point. And TapuCocoa get themselves on the board and try to fight their way back from this deficit. Or does TEC have this on lock? We're about to see. And your boy said, let me read this in full. Well, actually, turns out I could have played this week once my flight got delayed an hour and a half. I didn't know that until I got here. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Game number 3. Round 1. TEC starting it off with a good phase shift and another grab to put them back into dual field phase. Bring out the staple. Making good use of the counter properties, being in the air, TapuCocoa, but also using their HP in the process. And TEC is gonna be jumping right on that. TapuCocoa gonna retreat after that first couple hits with the homing attack. Oh my god, and using the same tactic as before, TEC just gonna backdash and use that move that is able to probably dodge Litton in the process of just kind of jumping up and being high enough that they that negate any sort of ground coverage. Yeah, there's a really good option from TEC that we've seen the second game in a row as well. And the bug bite off of the wall. TEC's they are looking to clean house. Oh my god, not even giving Litton a chance to spawn. Alright, good fake out from Tapu. Good. It's a good I wanna say 2x. The TEC unleashing their own burst. A good tech, but not gonna get the critical hit. And oh. Both of them is weaving in and out. Gonna get the side strike answer. TapuCocoa. Alright, getting some good damage. Bouncing them off the wall. And another good hit to catch them while they were landing. TEC's using the Sylveon. Increasing the defense. Increasing the HP. Two very vital things in this matchup. Gonna get that grab. That could do it! That's the game! That, my friends, has been the final set of 2021. What's the word? I can't even think of English. What a call out from TEC. A commanding 3-0 to take Road to Greatness number 30. Congratulations, TEC. Just like that, we are finished with our playback, our playback session of replays here. Your boy saying TEC is goated. TEC is very goated. I love seeing the respect because your boy, you are also goated. but talent knows talent for sure. Let's see. I was curious if TEC actually was still active. See if they would be down for an interview. I'll send the message. Alright, let's send that. And it would be cool if I could get the interview, because the last few times that I've streamed, it was either like way too late to even bother trying to ask about it, or circumstances occurred where like it wasn't the right like it wouldn't have been respectful to ask for an interview from one side. It's just been kind of unfortunate timing the past few times I've streamed. So hope I can actually get an interview this time. But if not, it is fine. I'm glad I was able to get these replays and none of them were corrupted. Thank you, God. No corrupted replays here, folks. Yeah, if anyone in the chat wants to say anything, wants to leave any sort of words in the chat about their experience with Road to Greatness this year, the chat is definitely open. I didn't do any of the polls. I clean forgot to do any of the prediction polls to see for this whole thing, but I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered since it was like right after, and like most of the ones that were there probably saw the bracket. I don't know. Your boy says bless RTG. Blessed RTG. Huge shout outs to the man's Riggs for making this thing happen, for just conceptualizing this series way back in May, and wrapping your boy into the mix, because like I've said a few times in already with doing these, I hadn't played Pokken in like 2 or 3 years. That the last time I had played it was with my friend at the Smash Ultimate midnight release, and after that I just hadn't really touched it maybe at all, like maybe every once in a while for like a daily challenge, but otherwise, but playing it actually to play against another human being, yeah, no, I hadn't done that like the entirety of Ultimate's life until this year. So getting back into it, especially like this, was really a treat, because I was able to just kind of immediately get into the competitive scene again, and like not even really just to compete, but to see things from the TO standpoint, and having the experience of TOing my Smash monthly for the past 2 years now. I have that perspective of what being a TO is like. So seeing the things translate from Smash to Pokken has been really interesting to see. We manage everything from challenge. I see that it is able to be done from Smash EG because Jolts hosts their series using Smash EG, the Thunderdome, another goated series that you should check out, by the way, if you have not already. But yeah, this being run entirely from challenge. I mean, it has its own advantages and disadvantages. Challenge, I think, this has certain displays that strategy doesn't. Maybe I'm wrong, but the automation process of strategy probably would be the move if we were to, like, I could always adjust moving things to challenge, but that is ultimately up to Riggs either way. But yeah, like, just seeing, like, my point got away from me. Being able to be on this side of things and to be able to help out with managing this bracket for this latter part of the year, and playing in them when I can, and then especially just coming on to stream. It's been a blast streaming. I've loved commentating. I've loved commentating as much as I could and improving my commentary skills over the year. Yeah, prefer challenge. Yeah, challenges. It's a lot simpler. So yeah, simplicity over all of the extra tasks that strategy has you do. Some people prefer the automated nature of strategy. Other people prefer just to get right into its simplicity that challenge provides. So yeah. And your boys, after saying bless RTG, fantastic series, and Riggs like, yeah, I be doing, or I be dozing. What did you say, Riggs? Matter of fact, did you want to hop on voice to, like, give your own thoughts for the year, since this is your series? And your boy saying Riggs' consistency was the key. He made it happen. He did. Bummer that I won't be able to do End of the Road 3. Yeah, that's a bummer, because you played it in both End of the Roads so far. Man, that does suck. But hey, it happens. It's the nature of the holidays. And Riggs saying that it's alright, bro. I appreciate you coming in the ones you were available. Yeah. And your boy, oh, thank you. You are a fantastic commentator, and it only gets better with the more you learn about the game. That's the key. I need to actually use the resource channel that we have in the server, and, like, start actually, like, going to actually watch that glossary video, because I did actually start watching it back when it was first shared. That's probably summer at this point. But yeah, once I learn more terms, understanding the terminology of Pokken in general, and especially if I can identify what a perfect block is by glance, if I can get good like that, ooh, it's over for 2022 of commentary. Let's go. But I thank you so much for that compliment, saying I'm a fantastic commentator. I definitely don't feel like it most of the time, because I feel like I repeat things a lot, and I end up pausing a second or two to really get my bearing again, to try to do my play-by-play style. But yeah, I appreciate that assurance, though. Thank you. And Riggs, hold up. All right, I'm in the VC. Bet. Let's go back to the server.
Yeah.
Ayo. Yo. What's good?
I don't really know what to say as of right now, because I feel like you carried most of the year, if not all of the year. So I do appreciate you, Yoshin, because, like,
No
you're
problem.
like the visual staple. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you know, I appreciate you giving me credit for coming up with the idea and consistently TOing, but, like,
Yeah.
I was just doing my part. It was like, whatever. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like, I feel like more credit should go to you for promoting. Well, I promoted like.
I'm mad, man. Yeah.
You promoted as well. You handled all the visuals, etc. Like, commentating. Like, you went above and beyond to carry this series. So, I mean, you deserve the medal, bro.
I thank you.
I appreciate that a lot, man.
You're welcome.
But, like, nah, yeah, I was just like, I like the concept of a Pokemon fighting game, and as you know, I used to play a lot in 2016. I used to play a lot, like, up the ass. I was just grinding Pokken because I just like the concept of a Pokemon fighting game, and I was pretty decent. Now the meta is completely different. Obviously, it's like like 5 years going into 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Meta is so much more different. The game is a lot more diverse with a lot more like true combos, and like it just got a bit more complex, but like like any fighting game does when you invest more time into it and whatever. But like it's just like the concept of it that I liked. And obviously I started off with Tekken, like as my first fighting game ever.
Okay.
And then I dove into Tekken, then I dove into Street Fighter for a bit. And then like when I actually got into anything competitive, like actual competitive, it would be Smash. Where I entered tournaments, I won tournaments. I've placed really well in like really hard tournaments, beaten PR players, etc. That's how I got already like used to like the formatting of doubles bracket, the winners and loser side and stuff like that. And then I realized in any fighting game it operates the same way. Best of threes, best of fives, etc. So like, the fact that Bandai Namco and the Pokemon Company teamed up to make something like this, it was really good. And on top of that, like Bandai is also really good at balancing out their game, their game compatibility. So it's like it worked out well.
It did.
And it was just that the game wasn't promoted by Nintendo as much, which it should have been, but it wasn't. So I was like, that's not really fair, because this game is hype. Like I know it's hype. Like I've been lurking in like the competitive community that they got going on and stuff. So when I'm watching it, I'm like, yeah, these games are hype. Like especially in like 1080p, watching it like in like its full view. But they just, I don't know. We have to work with what we got. Obviously, I wish certain things were better. Like streaming it live would be cool. Like spectating. I'm not really gonna like complain about that. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, it is what it is type stuff. At least we can still present to the audience what we have, even if it's not the optimal way to do it. But I really want to see this game grow. Like I'm not like interested enough into picking up this game competitively again, because like I already have to worry about like Pokemon and Smash and stuff. Like I have to worry about those games, because I'm constantly like money matching and constantly practicing in those games, where it's just like at a high level, to the point where I don't feel like picking up anything else, but
yeah, I understand.
I might end up picking up something, because like whatchamacallit, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not gonna say I don't have time. I have time. It's just I would rather invest my time in other games. But I want to see this game grow, because I'm like, the concept of it is dope, and I'm really trying to push it, because it's my personal bias. I'm like, I grew up with Pokemon, I grew up with fighting games, a good mix between the two, and I want to see it grow. And that's pretty much why I started the series. It was just, I thought it was cool. Hopefully I regulate 20 to 25 people for like that's standard local earnings for any fighting game, is like around 20 to 25.
Yeah.
So like those are just like regular basic locals numbers. I'm trying to aim for that for 2022. I know End of the Road is gonna get a lot of people, since like around 30 something people maybe, around there, because money's involved.
Yeah.
And people usually show up for that, and plus it's how we end our series or whatever. But like, yeah, the End of the Road concept I made up like after 10, so that way the PRs could come out at a fast pace rather than a seasonal pace. Because like
sense.
any other fighting game, it's like, oh yeah, here's our local PRs, and here's our season, like quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Those are divided by dividends within the year, and it makes sense to do it like that, quarterly. But I do it like bi-monthly. So I just thought the concept of that would be better. It would be faster. People see results faster. People would want to work towards those results, or they could simply just use the weekly, just simply test out characters. I really don't care how they use it, as long as they're participating and having fun. That's like my top priority. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, like we're gonna have players that come in here that want to practice seriously, so they're gonna sweat, and that's fine, because I made this platform to do whatever you want to it, testing out the waters. Either you want to test out the waters or you want to win. in bracket, a lot of people tend to want to win, you know. But I don't really go behind like the reasoning as to why people enter. It's like in my head, it's like you don't bring in people and saying, oh yeah, you have to enter this. Like I don't like that. I want it's always an option. It's always a choice, right? Like if you want to enter it, like say if you're free the entire Saturday and you have the game and it's free to enter bracket and you're like, nah, I don't feel like entering today. That's valid. That's a valid excuse. Like you don't have to enter. Like it is what it is. Like I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, they have to enter the weekly in order to produce some sort of results. Nah, I'm gonna promote it, yeah, but I don't want you to like enjoy yourself as you're playing. Like you should play when you have the time and when you want to, not when you feel like you have to. Then that's when you like have like a shitty ass performance, you know. Yeah. And you know, that's really all I gotta say. I just want people to play this game. I want people to have fun. You know, it's not really like the most popular game I could attempt to promote, but I don't really care about like what's most popular, what's not. I just like the concept of it, and so that's why I'm pushing it. So like again, thank you guys for entering my weeklies. It means a lot to me because I made a regular standard for 8 people max entering these tournaments. At first it was like 4, and then I changed it to 8 because I was like, I regulate a decent number now. There's no reason I should have below 8 at this point.
Yeah.
And I want everyone to fit the graphic. So, you know, that's what kind of inspired that idea. Oh my God, pardon my sister-in-law, but like, it's actually like great. Like, I was thinking about this concept, this idea for a while. And I kind of wanted to start it in February, but we ended up starting in May. But you know, I'm better late than never, honestly.
Right.
So, yeah. I mean, people enter, people enjoy themselves. It's really all I care about. And like even the people that are like the, you know, that go like 0-2 or whatever, you gotta understand like you have to find your footing in the game. Like you're not gonna win every tournament or perform well in every tournament you go in. You're gonna have highs, you're gonna have lows. Don't ever beat yourself up. Nobody's gonna make fun of you because you went like 0-2 in the bracket. First of all, even though these brackets are kind of small, it's hard. Like it's hard. Like,
very hard.
Yes, these are people that are experienced. Most of the people that are in here are experienced in the poker community and play this religiously. Like it's going to be hard. Like if you're a newcomer, yes. Like expect for your opponent to know what they're doing, you know. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say. It was a good year. I enjoyed it way better than 2020, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully going into 2022 it'd be an even better year. Let's just hope for that. And I'm glad to like, you know, close this off right here. We will not be having a stream next week. Chipe doesn't want Road to Greatness EU for like about two weeks. Yeah, like around 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I'm only taking a week break. He's taking like a 2-week break or whatever. I'm like, okay. But we will resume on the 1st of January. I was really debating about doing that because I was just like, yeah, people still like, you know, like it's still like a holiday type stuff. Like it's still like New Year's technically, but it was close to the end of New Year, so I just assumed people weren't gonna be home. I mean, I'm not gonna be home. I just assumed people weren't gonna be out. My fault, because usually people go out as 12 o'clock a.m. hear the, you know, see the ball drop, and they're like, you know, they celebrate whatever.
Yeah.
They go to their crib, go to sleep, wake up, and, like they don't really do much after that. Some people have celebrations. Some people are like, yeah, let's go out, and that's fine. But like from my perspective, I haven't really. I've seen like mainly people just like stay home after the ball drops or something like that. Like, so yeah, that was my mindset behind it. I was just like, yeah, we could just do it like 7 o'clock p.m. That's the thing. Like, I'm not sure if we're gonna hit 30s because of that. You know, just because it's January 1st. But I don't really mind. like a decent. I know a decent amount of people are gonna enter, so it's like.
I would say 20 at the very least.
Yeah, same. But there was no way I was doing it Christmas Day because Christmas Day is like.
It's Christmas, right?
Yeah. It's like no. It does suck that it's like Christmas on Saturday and then January 1st is another Saturday. That is weird.
The way that worked out is wild.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. But I was just like, yeah, I'll just host January 1st of 2022. I kind of want to start off the year with the end of the road. So I thought it'd be cool. Yeah, but like anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Pretty much all I gotta say.
All right, I appreciate you giving us some little history and like kind of giving us the thought process behind the series. The insight, there we go. Joyful Noise with the follow, appreciate it.
Yeah, it's not an issue. I appreciate you following me in this journey, and so I was like, instead of making my own Discord, I wanted to put people in your Discord to try to up your monthlies, so that way you get more participants in it.
Right,
that was the thought process behind that too.
Okay, nice, thank you.
It's not an issue. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Ha ha ha.
Right, I feel that.
All right, y'all. Grazie. I'm gonna be out. Peace.
All right, peace out. That was the voice of your TO of Road to Greatness, giving us the insight of the creation and inspiration for the series. And I'm glad I was able to be along for this crazy ride, even though it was kind of just snatched into it. I'm not gonna lie, I was it was obviously my choice. He was like, hey, you trying to be a part of something with Pokken? I'm like, yeah, sure. I haven't played in a hot minute. Like, I would love to get back into it in some kind of way, even if I don't pick it back up competitively, which I'm not. I play. When I come in with when I play, of course I play to try to do my best and try to win at least, a game, possibly a set. But yeah, like I came back in with the mindset of opportunity to get back into Pokken, and similar to Riggs, I adored the concept from the beginning. The fact that it was Tekken with Pokemon characters. I followed this game ever since it was first announced for arcade, even before it became a game on the Wii U. I wanted it to come to us to the States so bad. I remember following this game and like seeing like the announcement trailer and seeing different bits of video come out for it gradually, and then when the announcement was finally made that it was coming to the Wii U to consoles, that we could play it in NA in North America, I'm like, bro, yes, because I was following with some of my friends, and we were like, yo, we're getting this, right? And they're like, bet. Yes, of course we're getting this. And I started playing from the get-go. I think it was probably maybe like a week or so after the game came out, but like I was on it really early. I was kind of similar to how I was just kind of like really early with Ultimate. Like I was day one Ultimate. Like y'all saw when I was streaming on Facebook that I was just immediately on there. Day one. Streaming from the beginning of Ultimate's life. But with Pokken, I wasn't quite I wasn't fully streaming yet. I started streaming with Mario Strikers Charged with like kind of like a testing thing, if anything, in the later half of 2016. Because Pokken came out, it was either spring or summer of 2016. And I didn't really have any sort of consistent internet yet anyway. If I was going to stream, it was from my phone and the phone's data and with a tripod. So that was that. I hadn't really had the whole mindset of being a streamer yet in 2016. So like seeing how I've come from that point to now, it's something for sure. With the beginning of Pokken, because like I've known Rick since 2016, because they were like big competitive with it back in its heyday. When the game first came out, he was the leader of our clan, which he reached out to me. I forget how we even crossed paths to start with, to be honest, but approached me. I had I had the game. Like I said, I was getting the game, and I tried out. I think somehow got in because I'm pretty sure I was trashed. Like when I first got in, I was getting bodied left and right by several several different players. I distinctly remember being bodied by really she was also a Suicune player. I forget what tag she went by. Can't think of it at the moment. I know what her like actual name was, but I don't want to just say that for possible privacy reasons. But yeah, she was another good player from the get-go, and this was me back in 2016. Not really exposed to really any female gamers yet, so it was just it was a surprise on many different factors that I was that one, you know, to me it was like cool, like girl gamer, and then two, I was like, man, you bodied me. Oh man, not to make this a whole thing, but that was just one of the early one of the early moments of me getting into the Take Notes, the clan, and I was a part of it with Riggs, and it was other members. My fellow Pikachu, who was like my coach. Oh god, what was Tangoshi? Oh my god, my dude Tangoshi was a fellow Pikachu, and we were in VCs for a bit. It was other people that were there. A friend who was who made my logo actually. I'm trying to think of his. I know his name. I can't think of his tag. It starts with an A. Dear Lord, help me. Maybe I put it in my graphics thing here. Logo. Not with an A. I think when they were in the clan, it was with an A. But Skylonex, one of my good friends from those days, who I really need to be talking more with. I need to talk with all my friends more. I need to reach out to people. I'm just bad at that. if I can be real with y'all for a quick second. But yeah, my man Skylonex was also a part of the clan back in them times. And there's several other people that I could name. And then even one of the players who went on to be one of the most recognizable names in the pro Pokemon scene at all, Chandelure player. Lord help my brain, I can't think of his name. Oh Lord help me. What is? Oh god, what's the man's tag? Twixie, thank you, brain. My god, I couldn't think of his name for anything. Twixie went on to be like one of the greats in this game, and went off on a high note. I don't think they play competitively anymore, as far as I'm aware, but they went off really being like king of the mountain in a sense. But it was cool to be it was cool to see someone who I was, you know, once like in a group with go to those heights. And that's just some of the things that Pokemon has done over the years, and that's there's some of the early memories that I've had with the game. And then fast forward past all those past those years with the many nights of playing with certain members on VC for hours on end, and then a select few of us would form another group, and we just kind of became the Pokemon Smash group for a bit, where we just played Smash on Smash for Wii U on the side and had a blast in voice call with that, and we became friends that way. Other people, I'm like some others who I have to go back and and talk with a lot more. Gotta catch up with my Take Notes peeps. Yeah, Aldrich was trying. Thank you for trying to help me out. You were saying soul guitarist, Twixie. Yes, Twixie. That's what I was thinking though. Twixie was part of taking notes with me and Riggs and Tangoshi and Bolt. His other names. What was your tag, Suicune player? What was your tag, girl? Oh my god. Can't think of it. Riggs would probably know. Aldrich says that's insane, right? And see, me being the how would I have been in 2016? 20. I mean, shit. Oh, excuse me. Well, shoot. That'd have been me. The end of teenage. Let's just say that was like that was when I learned of my gamer rage being a fresh thing. When I was first dipping my toes into trying to being competitive in both Smash and Pokken. When I played with Twixie, it seemed like they weren't going for like the craziest of things, but they kept going for things that worked because the character was just that good, and they were abusing it and abusing what worked, and that worked. So like my early on perception of them was that they were able to get away with so much, and then they were cocky with it too, or maybe I just misread that as just pure confidence as well, because that's completely possible as well. And it frustrated me early on that I couldn't beat them, because it just seemed like the options that they could use weren't really extreme ones, and that they had a lot of safe ones, especially ones that would just be like if you try to attack it, you just get blown up on, quite literally. And they had like a lot of debuff things that they could do. It's just it was just it was just my hate for the character, and then me not really liking someone who likes to gloat. And Twixie was just someone who was very, very confident. All the reason in the world to be. Don't get me wrong, please don't get me wrong, but it just frustrated me as like a blooming competitive player and someone who was actually trying to like practice and get better early on, and with not getting the results that I would wanted to see, it was just frustrating. But I'm definitely happy to see that they got to the point that they did. Very, very much so. But yeah, what else can I say that hasn't already been said to death by both myself and Riggs? Yeah, it's just been great getting back into Pokken this year. I haven't really played it like a lot on my own time besides the series, but I've always had a blast coming on and seeing what matches unfold from this bracket. Being able to commentate has just been a joy, just to be able to dip my toe into another game, to practice commentary or something different from Smash. It was really enlightening to try and do my hand in that too, because listening to professional commentators and casters that commentated things like the Pokemon World Championships and then NEC, and comparing it to my own thing, and I'm like, man, that's so clean how they transition into the knowledge of specific characters back into just the action at hand, back and forth from that, and knowing that, and then listening back to my own, or like hearing myself as I commentate, I'm like, okay, I have the basic understanding, and I'm able to keep up with the action, and I definitely do my best to keep up with the hype, because I try to bring that hype with my commentary, even if like all of my knowledge isn't there with specific characters. I try to do my best to do play-by-play again, and to bring the excitement when things are going down. I make sure the level is with the action, and I just loved seeing the action that this series has brought this year. And I hope to see our like more than just Road to Greatness and like get even bigger next year, but just Pokken getting back into the spotlight in general. Hopefully we can see a Pokken 2, or maybe the final character in that bottom right slot to finally be filled in, please. Like just something else to like let us Pokemon fans know that the game, that the developers and that Nintendo, that they know that the love for the game is there. We see that Nintendo is willing to give the attention to Melee, a 20-plus-year-old game now. Well, 20-year-old game this year. So if they're willing to get Melee back in the spotlight, thanks to the very dedicated grassroots community that is the Smash scene, who's to say that we can't have the same thing happen for Pokemon Tournament? I am here for it. Oh, Twixie moved to New York City, fun fact. Oh, nice. I would think that was definitely a hot spot for a lot of Pokemon things as well. Back in its heyday and even now. But yeah. That's it. Can't think of anything else. It's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed being your mostly dedicated streamer for the series of Road to Greatness. I can't wait to see what happens with End of the Road number 3. I'm curious to see what sort of talent's gonna come out of the woodwork yet again for some of that shmoney, because the incentive is what is part of what does it. Because we went from having like 20 something for the first one to 34 entrants for End of the Road 2, and like Rick said, for the fact that it's on the 1st of January, the first of the new year, that could that definitely spells a slight DOA for the new season, for the end of the season. But hopefully there's enough of the dedicated people who've been playing this year who are like, hey yo, this series has been great, I want to support, I want to come through and like get some more practice in. The New Year festivities have concluded for us, possibly, and let's play some Pokemon. Because knowing us, we're not gonna do anything probably too notable ourselves. So like I'm down to spend my my New Year's night on some Pokemon. So this is most likely going to be my last Pokemon stream of 2021, unless I just decide to on a whim do friendlies or like or stream I run in maybe one of Joltz's tourneys before the year wraps up. But more than likely, this is the final Pokemon stream. And if you've been watching me for Pokemon, then this is my last stream that you guys might see until next year. So I hope you guys have a blessed Christmas, have a wonderful holiday, and can't wait to see you guys again next year for some more exciting Pokemon Tournament Deluxe. To everyone else, I'm still gonna be streaming into Christmas Day because of my 12 days of Switchmas challenge. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to do anything tonight because it's already 11:17. Technically I could, because I don't have work tomorrow, I could come like play a game for like the hour that I set for myself and do that. But I'm gonna do the responsible thing and let my body rest and just do 2 games instead tomorrow when I have a day off. Because we're gonna play some Sonic Mania and some Octopath Traveler. So if either of those appeal to your interest, I would love to have you come through to the stream. Maybe say hi, or if you just want to lurk and just vibe, I'm totally down for that too. If you want to do me the huge favor and follow to be notified the minute I go live, so you can see my future endeavors, I would love that. I would thank you a lot for that. And if you want to help support the channel even further, consider subscribing. Definitely not necessary, but if you want to help out in that regard and support me that way, I would greatly appreciate it. All because any money that I earn from subscribing in the long run is going to go back into the channel, into my tourneys. It'll go into like the prizing, it'll go into just me improving my setup, trying to do things and improve the content for you guys. So with all that said, I think I am done here. This has been Darshin, aka Yoshi969. I'm signing out for now, but definitely not forever. Have an amazing rest of your night, or day, or year, depending on where you are. Stay safe, please, in these times. God bless. Keep on being awesome. Keep on gaming. Stay tuned for End of the Road number 3, January 1st, 2022. If you're here for Pokken, stay tuned for my next and final monthly of the year, Yoshi monthly number 24, which will be Wednesday and Thursday, the 29th and the 30th. I'm announcing it, but I still have to make the actual Smash GG page. So that, expect that up no later than Monday. That's going to be like the same kind of times that I had before. Wednesday, the 29th at, would that be 6? Yeah, 6 o'clock for doubles, and then 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time for singles on that Thursday, December 30th. So if you're trying to come through for some Smash, that is what you should keep your eye on. And again, Smash GG page will be up for that in the next couple days at the latest. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Nintendo content, and more for more things from my Switch, and just more in general. Again, thank you guys so much for a fun Pokken year. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.